What's up, guys? Happy Tuesdays. How's everybody doing? Let's check out what the market bubble is looking like. God, man, today was a crazy day. Let's see. Market was extremely bullish. Hope everybody made a ton of money for that. Wow. Nvidia went to the moon today, man. 8% move. Jesus. Comcast die again. Some of these stuff dies. There's a lot of wow moves across the board. Pretty much if you took a dart, I mean, if you took a lotto, you pick out any stocks today and you just gamble. If you gambled the last night, you probably would have been profitable today. A lot of things are extremely green. Seeing some very good moves in the healthcare sector actually. So kind of like that. A lot of the healthcare stocks are extremely beat up, so it's good to see that recovery. MRK was something I've been looking at for a while. This is looking good as well. Let's check some earnings going on today. What's up? Sorry guys if I'm a little bit frustrated. Just had a few phone calls before and dealing with like old people, man. Sometimes get really. Let me make sure I hung up on them. Sometimes we get really annoying, man. Frustrate me. But other than that, let's see. We have Stitch Fix. We just did a lotto on this. They're not going our direction at all. They had a good earning that's kind of expected, but they're having a significant loss compared to last year. Yo, what's up, Trigger? Going on, Darius? GME? Is that today? Is GME today? Damn, I missed that. Sean, what's going on? Hope you made some money on that move up. I know you definitely bought a lot of stuff on the way down. We had Toll Brothers and we had a bunch of other stuff that was extremely green for us. What's up, CG? What's up, Simon? How you doing? Mass Appeal. RB Nichols. Hey, I was looking for you last night for a game, man. Where you went? Where'd you go, buddy? Well, good news is at least we did a bull spread and it wasn't that expensive and it was really far out. Bad news is they had a good earnings, but they didn't go in our direction whatsoever. So I mean, it was within a reasonable risk though. You know, it could have easily been in our direction if they chose to. Could have easily seen this recover to $40. A lot of support and range in that area. You know, 33 was a good support, 40 was a good support. But I didn't do my DD on this one. I didn't do the research and things got beat up, man. But it's all right. It's okay. You win some, you lose some. Right, Time Hawk. But let's see what the earnings says. Earning per share is -2 cents as opposed to -14 cents. So that's phenomenal earnings, right? Sales is 581 million as opposed to 570 mil. This is 122% decrease compared to the same period last year, and 18% increase in sales compared to the same period last year. So last year the company pulled about 490 mil. This year about 570. Let's look at the 1 year data. Honestly, I don't know why they're not up. Looking pretty good. On the 2 year basis, the company was trading in this range 28-29. So honestly, they should be still worth 28-29, considering the sales has gone up. But I don't know if anybody really used this though. I haven't. I checked out their website before. It's pretty cool. I consider like playing around with it. But I almost used it, but I didn't. I was like, nah, you know what? I'm too simple. I don't need this. The boots kind of throw me off sometimes. They're like so super big on boots, man. Like everything that they recommend on the boots is always like this. It's always like one of these. That's one of the reasons I didn't go with it, because they either want you to have this or this, and some of those are just like uncomfortable, man. I'm super particular about my shoes. So like just comfortable shoes, and most shoes aren't comfortable because most shoes are made with like really bad insoles and stuff. So didn't actually end up going with this company. But it's a good concept, yo. There's a lot of people that like, you know, have no clue what they want to wear and stuff, and they help you find like a good style. Yeah, look at this Asian dude, typical Asian dude, man. North Face. Oh, is the audio lower? Let me see if I can turn up. Is it better now? Let me know. Sometimes the mic glitches out, man. What's up, Jawa? What's going on? Spy faked out the bears. We might see 470 tomorrow. Did it really fake out the bear? Did they? I got you, bro. We take a look at Dow a little bit. Take care of you. Let's look at some of the other earnings we got. PagerDuty also reported today. Software company, on-call management. Earnings per share is 7 cents, negative 7 cents as opposed to negative 9 cents. Sales is 72 mil as opposed to 70 mil. 22% increase compared to last year in EPS, and 33.9% increase compared to sales from the same period last year. So the data was good. Let's see what 1 year price is. Mad cheap. Why is this stock so cheap? Stock is on sale, bro. Last year, company was trading around $40, and it went as low as 30. I mean, they're performing last year in both earnings, margins, and sales. I don't see why they shouldn't be at 40s at least. Mad cheap. See what the guidance is though. Guidance is good, in line. Guidance is better than expected. Sales is guiding stronger than expected. Same thing for the full year 22. Sales and guidance are up and higher than expected as well. So it should be doing good. Let's see. ChargePoint. A lot of people like this company. So ChargePoint, special acquisition company that got acquired and completed the merger a while back. I think, look at all this chop. Traded as high as $36 at some point. Pretty flat right now, not much move. Earnings per share lost 21 cents as opposed to 13 cents. So they lost more than expected. Sales is at 65 mil as opposed to 64 mil. So nothing crazy there. Not really much data. As expected with a lot of these special acquisition companies, most of them, you know, most of them are like pretty like iffy companies, man. Sus stuff. You know, just how like Lucid and Tesla getting like sued right now, or I mean, not getting sued, getting subpoena right now. So they said that quarterly revenue increased 79% year over year. Usually that would be a great data. Full year revenue guidance increased to 235 to 240. Activated port approximately 163K as opposed to as of October 31st. 45 ports activated in Europe. They acquired some other company. So just a lot of speculative stuff. A lot of times these companies also, when they report these data, they already have such a crazy guidance from when they initially did the merger that it doesn't really do much. So pretty flat. Nothing really much to say about the company, honestly. Neo. Do they have any news lately? Didn't Neo get some like some funny news recently? Oh wow. Kathy. Freaking old people still freaking texting me and trying to call me. Goddamn man. Haven't really followed Neo honestly. There no real thought on it. I mean, fundamentally, it's like all EVs. Every single EV company is very hype right now. Very, very like forward value. A lot of times they're valued to like 10 years ahead. So it's like it's hard. It's hard to really go into it. I don't want to go into too much. If you want, shoot me a message. Shoot me a message on Discord, and I'll send you the fundamental report for it. And you can make your own decision from there. What's going on, Beefy? What's going on, man? It sounds like you had a bad day. What else is going on? Let's see what market unclose today was. Whoa! Not trading, Beefy. How can you be a trader but not trading? Come on, man. What's up, Mario? You gotta get back in the game, bro. Gotta get back in the game, man. So market imbalance is, I'm not liking this market imbalance today. Damn, it just hit 415 too. So market imbalance is 3.2 billion to the sell side, which means there was a lot of profit taking. But we did not see profit taking on the chart today. There was a lot of profit taking across the board, but we didn't really see that. So, market open today, huge move up, just 463 to 468. And then yesterday, we had a good close and just gapped up to this morning, and then this morning we just kind of opened up. So we pretty much went 18 points, man. 18 points from yesterday's close to today. Yesterday's close was 458, 459, give or take, right? And it went from that to, I mean, we're essentially up, 10 points, right? 18 points. Where did I get that from? But we're essentially up 10 points from yesterday's close, which is pretty big move for SPY. Even on the recovery wise. That's a pretty big move. I mean, we're essentially at a point where we recovered to all the gains that we have lost in these bearish days. So it took 3 days to kind of like lose like a bunch of these gains, and it took less than 2 days to recover. It's pretty wild. Let's say that's pretty darn wild, man. Pretty darn wild. What a move. So I mean, to a certain extent, we were kind of ready for that move, right? Because we talked a little bit about this. What's up, Nick? What's going on? Be a trap at the end to sell rest of the market maker supply tomorrow. Maybe shit. I don't know. So, you know, it wasn't like we weren't that ready. I nibbled some positions yesterday. Ideally, I would have loved if we were chopping a little bit more. You know, because it was a good area for the bounce. Ideally, I was looking for it to come closer to 449-ish for that bounce. But I did post it on the market outlook earlier this week that I thought we had a good opportunity to make this bounce. Hold on, I gotta take this phone call. How do I mute? Hello? All right, I'm back. Nah, I didn't mute myself. I mean, I did mute myself, but had to take this phone call, man, and it was just like it was frustrating all day. Just doing this project and like needing some answers and stuff, and like and sometimes like when the people talk, like especially like really old people talking like 50s, 60s. Anytime you talk to one of these people and you ask them a question, they go on and they're just like and they like trying to call me again. They just want to talk for like 5 minutes because like nobody talks to them, man. So oh snap, you heard me? No, you didn't. Lies. You didn't hear me on that phone call. It wasn't funny. All right, let me catch up on the comment. Let's see what's going on. Spy was wobbly today. Wobbly, bro. Spy yeet today. Spy going for 470s. Oh god. Oh god. Gang gang, what's up, Mike? Is it me or just the no mic sound as of right now? Yes. Here's background music. Think we're good. Say no. Let's pretend we heard the entire conversation. Yo, good one, good one. That would have been so funny. uh I mean some days, man, but some days I just don't have like I mean most days I could like listen to people talk, but some days it's a little bit tough. It's a little bit tough for me to like if I'm not in the mood, like it's hard for me to like man to hear the whole conversation and can't, you know, like to like carry on the conversation. Like I'm one of those people that generally don't really like have useless conversations. So it's kind of bad in a way. If you know me in real life, you know that I'm like pretty short. Like you know, like sometimes like if I'm at the gym and like I'm working out and stuff, and people want to like come up to me and talk to me for like 10, 15 minutes or 20 minutes or something. And I just want to like I don't even want to say hi and bye because if you say hi to somebody, you know, like if you say hi to somebody in the gym, oh my gosh, you know that you're not getting away from that conversation. It's like you say hi to somebody for a second, that's it, man. You're stuck in a 5 to 10 minute conversation. So if I see somebody I know, I just run away. I just disappear. I just go poof. Yo, Dave and Buster came out as well. Let's check out this earnings. See what's on that. So Dave and Buster was one of the plays that we set up today as well. What did we set up? We set up a $22 put play, and we set up a bunch of calls, right? Call spreads. I mean, bro, even if you put on your headphone, right? And your boy, like you see your buddy at the gym, you know, like and he like and you meet him up, you know, like and you say hi to him, you know that you gotta take your headphone off, dude. You know you gotta take your headphone off. Like you done so, that's it. You're stuck in that conversation, man. So sometimes you just gotta be like wave, you know, just like hey, just wave, and then run away, dodge real quick, give the 2 finger wave, you know, the 2 finger wave, and then just like yeet, just run away. Oh shit, yo! Why is it when I look up 2 finger wave, this is all I see? Is that Frieza, the evil dude? 2 finger wave. Yeet. Secretly, I'm a villain. Oh, my bad. It's my bad. So Dave and Buster earnings came out. Let's take a look. Earnings per share is positive 2 cents. It says may not compare to the 12 cents estimate. Ooh, spooky. So it looks like they went up pretty hard, hit that $36 as I kind of anticipated. That's kind of the area I was anticipating it too. That reversal to $36 that hit the moving average. But it looks like we got that rejection real quick coming back down. It's gonna be a little bit flatty, so that's why I picked up the $36 call because I saw the resistance there. But as long as it remains in this range, even if it remains flatty, we'll be okay because we got 4 of them. Even with like improbability coming down, I think we'll probably be in slight profit tomorrow, as long as it doesn't get away from us. If it goes like to 32 or lower, we could be in trouble. But as long as it stays between this 33 to 36 or like probably 33 to $38 range, we'd be okay. Alternatively, the whole concept of this Dave and Buster play that we started today, which was the calendar play for $36 calls, sell this week's and buy next week's 36. And then we also bought the April 14th 2022 $22.50 puts. For some of you that guy may not, some of you guys might be sitting there, why is he doing this, right? Why am I blowing this much money on a put position? Because I'm looking for this side to pay off, right? Ideally, we want this side to pay off, like go to 100% or maybe even 200%, enough to pay off for this put position. And then we're going to leave this put position in our portfolio to the just like slow burn. It's just going to be in the portfolio to slow burn, potentially die at some point. But at some point or another, if the market crashes, if the market goes like ultra whammy like this over here, just goes ultra whammy and just completely dies, can you imagine how much that $20 put position is going to pay someday for us if market crashes anytime between now to April? That position, bro, if Dave and Buster comes back down to the $8 range again, we're going to turn it from $1 to $20. That means we're going to turn that $100 play to 2,000 play. So, but that's what I'm hoping for, like, obviously I know right now is going to chop because market isn't crashing, but if market does crash, we got that protection. We got that hidden backup, Omega backup plan that nobody's seen it coming, but we saw it coming because we were ready. But let me go a little bit more into the earnings. Let's see what's up. See what they're saying. It was a Dave and Buster yesterday, and it was a ghost town. Oh no! Oh no! Don't say that, man. I mean, but actually, that means you must have had a great experience then, right? Because sometimes when you go to Dave and Buster and you want to get at the air hockey table, and it's like Omega pack, yo, you can't even get next. But if it's a ghost town, that means you could have played whatever you want. I like Dave and Buster though. It's fun. Did they add anything new? I know like the last time I went was like a year or two ago, maybe 3 years ago. Shoot, I don't even know, man. Before COVID, they added a bunch of new things. They added a lot of new games and stuff. It was fun. Yo, I should go again, man. I should go again. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Ooh, so Dave and Buster actually had a pretty good earnings. Let's check this out. So highlight here, highlight. The company market cap is 1.57 billion, right? So and they did $100 million share repurchase. So 100 divided by, what was it? So it was like 6%, man. 6% market cap. They're buying back 6%. So key third quarter 2021 highlights: revenue increased 6.2% from third quarter of 2019 to 318 million, compared with 109 mil in 2020 of, and 299 the third quarter of 2019. So I like this. This is one of the few companies that I have actually seen that compare themselves to 2019 pre-COVID numbers. So that's very good. I wish more company would do this so I know what's going on and how they're growing. So that's very good there. You know, they're showing some signs of growth there. Comparable store sales increased 1.1%. I think they opened some new stores last year too or something. Net income is 10.6 mil, compared with net loss of 48 mils last year. So last year, you know, obviously everything was closed. They took a big L, right, across the board. So they're making some money back. Obviously, they lost so much money last year that they lost 48 million in that quarter, in that third quarter last year. That for them to make that 48 net income back, it would take 4 quarters. It would take like 3 to 4 quarters just to make back what they lost in 1 quarter. That's why the stock price is not the same price it was prior to COVID, because they had lost so much money that would take them 4 quarters to make back the loss of 1 quarter. Now, keep in mind, third quarter wasn't the only quarter they lost money. They lost money probably 3 out of 4 quarters last year, if not 4 out of 4. So that's something to keep in mind. They did end the quarter with some money, have about 27 million cash, approximately 340 million of liquidity available on the company's credit facility. And so in other words too, that also means they're literally using credit to buy back their stock. So they're using credit to like pump the stock back up. Sus, man. Sounds like they're desperate, bro. We're pleased to report strong third quarter financials. Since assuming the role, I have been impressed with our team's hard work, dedication to operating this in evolving environment. Excited to be working with them as we look forward to normalize operation across our stores. Begun a new phase of innovation, growth, and value creation with a focus on realizing the company's significant upside potential. I'm excited about the future and look forward to sharing progress with all our stakeholders. Oof. Wait. Ooh, they say fourth quarter is scary. So the company notes that fourth quarter revenue will be negatively impacted by both a lagging special events business related to 2019, which typically carries a much higher penetration in fourth quarter due to holiday parties. Oh yeah, that's what I mean by special events. Oh yeah, a lot of companies do have holiday parties at things like Dave and Buster and stuff. I remember, like, I think one year our company had a party there as well, and it was pretty cool. You know, they gave, like, the company bought like enough credit where everybody had like $100 to like, you know, gamble on games and stuff. I mean, to play games with and stuff. And then we had, like, you know, free meals and stuff. It was good, like, company building event for the district. Ouch. So that's gonna be a week. So that's good margins too. So special events are very good margins because, you know, most like Fortune 500 companies that books these events, they don't care about costs. They just like, here's my company credit card, bill it to my company, so be it. I don't care. So next quarter outlook isn't that great, which means it could be short-term bullish, but long-term still kind of bearish. Everything was open. Me and my buddies have fun. There's a new Jurassic World VR experience. There are meta stickers all around. Yo, that sounds pretty cool. What was like What's the VR experience like? Like, is it like, are you in the booth? Like, is it one of those booth VR experiences, like open space VR experience where you shoot the gun and stuff and everything? 36 soon? Eh, I would say 36 would be a good area to sell actually. I mean, it might even hit 40s with those like with the good quarter and stuff. Overall, the quarter is good, but the guidance is poor from what I understand from reading that. Dave and Buster around me always has people inside. Oh yeah, for sure. I bet I'm pretty sure the Dave and Buster around me also has always had people inside, because the one that we have here is in New York. It's Times Square. Wait, is that even open? I think it's open. I haven't been here in a while. I've been there like 2 times, and it's always super duper duper packed. Food looks good here though, but it's also like impossible to get food. It's a good tourist area. Hey, what's up, Jacko? Got Dallas barbecue next door. Regal's, Applebee's. Oh yeah, and they got, this is a really good tourist area right here. So they got Believe It or Not, Ripley's Believe It or Not, Wax Museum. This is a whole good experience here if you're visiting New York. Yeah. Not booth. The Oculus set at the mini theater, sort of 10-seat theater, had dinos and shit all over you. You may be like a scary plus fun for kid. I found it funny. $5 extra ticket for it. So it's just $5 per play. Is it like 10 minutes? Dip and Buster isn't just video game of like a pool and happy hour. Yes, sir. Yep. Wait, pool? Actually, I don't remember if they have pool. Do they? I just know I usually go there to play like air hockey, basketball, football, and then racing games. Those are like the big one. And then if like if I really want to like hunt tickets, oh, the skeet board is also mad fun. The skeet ball. But then if you really want to hunt tickets, you got to play that thing where it goes round and round and round. Oh, what's that game called, man? There's like this game where the light bulb goes around the tape, like goes around this ring, right? And then you got to press the button to stop the light bulb at the $100 ticket, at the 100 ticket mark, and then you just get shot out. It'll just shot out 100 ticket for you. It's like a timing thing. It's super fun. Actually, no, it's not. It's not super fun. It's super degenerate. You blow money there. Ripley's. Yeah, Ripley's is fun. I use it's pretty cool because every Ripley's is different. When I used to travel, I used to try to go to Ripley at every single place that I go to. Like if I whether I went to Canada or like some other part, some random area, if they had a Ripley in that city, I would go visit it because they always had like really interesting stuff. $5 for 10 to 15 minutes is not that bad, I guess. I mean, it's definitely worth the experience if you don't have a set. It's pretty cool. All right, let's check out Sean's other favorite company, Toll Brothers. I'll check it out. Remind me in a few minutes after I check out this earnings. I got you. So Toll Brothers earnings per share Q4, $3.02, beat estimate of 249. Sales is 3.04 billion as opposed to 2.88. This is a 94% increase compared to the same period last year, and 19% increase in sales compared to the same period last year. How are they doing this? Yo, this company, I swear to God, is ridiculous. I really don't know how they keep doing this. I don't know how they're able to consistently pump out like close to 100% increase in EPS quarter over quarter. Like that's very, very strong. It's very hard to do that. And they have done it so well every quarter over quarter. But but Sean's been here. How many times have we played this, Sean? Like two, 3 times at least? 2, 3 quarters. So you must have been at this channel for like at least like half a year or more, right? Because we looked at this stock every time they had earnings, and I don't know why market makers always give us these opportunities, but the last few time we saw the earnings, they would have really good earnings, the stock would run up, and then they would decline, the stock would decline, right? And we would buy the dip, and then by next earnings the stock would run up again. The stock would recover, they would have another great earnings, and then they would decline again. So we just kept like buying the dip every time it declined, and it recover again. But the last decline, I think I got out around, I don't know where I got out. I don't think I even ran that far. I probably got out somewhere around here, because I know I didn't even look at it for a while. I just gave up on it because it already recovered so much from here. So we usually get it for like $5 to $6 on shares. Just playing shares, man. We're not even playing options, because I think the options super illiquid. So you can really only play shares. Even if you play 100 shares, you took 100 shares for for $5 move. That's $500 easy. The thing is, like this stock and this other stock, Winnebago, they're both like very bullish companies. They just have really good earnings, and they usually sell off for no reason. And the thing we like about them is just fundamentals, man. They just have so much orders. So Toll Brothers is like a home building company. They make homes for people. See what they said. The other thing that excited us was the backlog. So it's like if they have pre-orders. So full year for quarter, net income and earnings per share was 374 mil, $3.02 per share, compared to 199 mil and 155 the year prior, right? That was compared to 2020. Now, in the home building business, 2020 was actually one of their record quarters as well. Record years, record quarters. They've been having multiple record quarters, and last year was a record year for them because the housing market was extremely hot. So nonstop sales, and they just been building houses nonstop. So as opposed to Dave and Buster and these other companies, they had some of the best quarters last year, and they're still beating their best quarters, which is kind of crazy. It's like, how many times can they keep doing that? It's like if LeBron James just keep winning the ring every year, keep getting MVP every year and just like dominate every year, but he would double his scoring every year. Like, how is that even possible? How many times can they keep doing it? So home sale revenue is up 18%. So, and their revenue aren't even up that much. They're just charging so much more money now, apparently. So net signed contract value was 3 billion, up 10%. Contracted homes are down though for some reason. So they're booking more sales. So, but even though the contracts has gone down by 13%, they must have booked on a higher margin. So backlog value was 9.5 billion at fourth quarter ends, up 49% compared to 2020's. Homes in backlog were up 32%. So they still got a huge backlog left. You know, every quarter the company is pulling about 3 billion. They got $9 billion of backlog left. That means they have enough sales for the next 3 quarters still, even if they start taking no contracts from this point forward. They will still have back orders. So margins did increase as we guessed. Gross margins at 23.5% compared to 20%. So definitely up. The company also repurchased 1.7 million shares at an average price of $59 per share for a total price of 103 million. So that was the other thing that was bullish. The company have a share repurchasing program, which means if the stock drops, the companies will buy it back themselves. So as you can see here, they bought the damn bottom. Where's the bottom? Somewhere around here. So net income is very strong for the year, 100% compared to. So this was their fourth quarter, I guess, and net income was 833 million, as opposed to 446 in 2020. Very strong quarter. I mean, very strong year. So sales revenue is up 22% compared to last year's, 2021 versus 2020. Contract signing for the year up 44% compared to 2020's. Said the company purchased about 7.4 million shares at average price of almost $51. Total of 378 mil. So barely anything yet. I wonder how much they have left still. Doesn't say how much they have left. We gotta look into it a little bit later. I'm sure they have more money left for like to buy back more shares. Overall bullish. Nothing bearish about it. They didn't run up that much. 1 year compared to last year was around $47, right? 43 to 47. So let's say 47 times like about 1.44 increase puts them around $67. That's what fair value would be at minimum. But then if we look at a 2-year basis, the company should be at $100 plus, because last year the company actually doubled their numbers. So they're still incredibly on the value around the $70 area. The only thing that like would kill this company would be if the home market crash and the market crash and things could go downhill real quick. But other than that, they've been doing pretty good. Let's check out that other stock that you guys were talking about, PBR. Special dividend was declared. It was paid already. It was recorded on December 2nd. It was a big dividend. It was double last quarter's. The other thing about special dividend is that anytime when a company like reports the special dividend, you gotta adjust it too, because special dividend also takes the price out from the stock. So that's why it went down here, right? So it took that dollar price out from the stock. and the stock ran back up, which means the stock actually ran back up like 10% plus. So what's that, PBR? So if you're looking for the bullishness into it, you also have to kind of look for bullishness in the oil market. That's another big factor as well. But as far as the dividend thing goes, once the dividend has been announced, declared, and recorded, then the hype for the dividend is over. But you say you're expecting to see a... Wait, when's the... Let me look up when they're distributing the 11% dividend. Because I thought they just gave out the $1 dividend already. What's up? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the $1.1 was the 11% dividend. That's a good question. I'll give you feedback in a minute or two. Let me finish looking at this PPR stock for one of our Twitch users. So you're looking for it to come back to, are you looking at the 52-week high here, or are you looking for a recovery up to $14? Because if you're thinking of recovery to here, that could be possible if the oil market gets hot, which is crude oil, CL over here. If you're looking for recovery over here, it's going to be a little bit tricky because a lot of oil companies lost a lot of money last year. Oh, $12, it's reasonable. It could get there. If the oil market gets hot, which is crude oil right here, right? We just had a really nice bounce off the bottom of the support trend right here. It just went doosh, right? So we continue to go doosh up here to $90 per barrel. Then hell yeah, if it goes to $90 per barrel, you best bet that petroleum Brazil's company was gonna go up. But I think Brazil's having an issue like right now too as a country. REIT, yes and no. I do have some REIT. I have O, which is a pretty good company. I talked about that before. It's also in our dividend list, Arbinico. If you haven't noticed, I think I put it there to pick up a few times. I still have some position on it. I like the company long term. It's commercial REIT. As far as this crypto answer, crypto, man, is very tricky. So what crypto would you recommend to someone new to crypto to invest in initially? Thanks in your sub. Thank you for subbing. I appreciate that. That's a good question, man. That's a very, very good question. So crypto is a very interesting business. You know, a lot of stuff in crypto move very fast. It's also like, you know, a young man's game, and things move so fast, so much changing environment. If you asked me this question a month ago, I would have told you metaverse, you know, like Sandcoin, Manacoin. These are some of the most hyped stuff. And then like if you're asking now and, you know, looking for a starting position, I am, you know, you're not playing with a lot of money, I said one of the good one would be XTZ. Because look at this boomer, man. Look at this boomer. I would say XTZ because they're very interesting itself. So it's called Tezo. They're like all over the place, in a good way. So this company is gonna do some NFT stuff. They also like invested in Bitcoin as well. So you're getting like, you know, it's enterprise solution, NFTs. They're in all sort of things, and it's very diversified. So in a way, this is like a good ETF, if you think about it, because they're diversified and they have that investment in Bitcoin. So long term, if Bitcoin is good, this company is going to be up a lot, which is why it's up 30%, because Bitcoin has been moving up, having a nice recovery too. So just had a nice 30% move today. So if Bitcoin drops a lot and this company will drop a lot, look for that move back. Probably other news that brought it up to from $4 to $5. So that's something that I'm interested in having on my watch list, obviously, and I think it's a pretty interesting company. We're starting out. Anchor is another one involved in the whole Web 3.0 situation and all that stuff. Pretty cheap, reasonable to like throw some lot of money at it. ICP as well. If you think the whole Web 3.0 thing are gonna be the next big thing, but you really have to look into the sector and what you think and stuff. There's so many interesting coins, so much different things. Depending on how degenerate you want to go. Hey man, if you feel like it got aimed at you, then you probably got the AOE attack. But that's the thing about crypto. There's just so much things going on. If you're not on the top of your game, if you're not looking, you're not looking deep into it, you're not gonna stand it. So you just want to look at, if you want to invest in some basic stuff, those are the basic stuff to get into. If you want to dig deeper, there's a lot of interesting stuff, a lot of interesting concept that could go hero or zero, kind of like this hero coin, right? It could be a hero or zero right now. They said they're building the next metaverse thing. We talked about this a while back when it was like 8 cents. I told Hawaiian Beefy to get in, but he's too weak. He weak-handed, man. Couldn't find the funds to get in, so that he can 10x. I don't know why. But ever since we talked about it around here, it's gone up to here. So they have pretty interesting contract concept, and they just like posted like a really really good like video about it too. They're trying to like build a Stargate into the metaverse, in short. I know. I bet you can't wait, man. When we meet someday, I'm gonna I'm gonna slap you with like a bunch of $100 bills because you might not have ever had that before. I'll give you a new experience. Did we look at Dow? Curious since Guru is in it. Yo, I'm pretty sure Delta Airline is one of Guru's favorite plays, bro. That was interesting. It's a reopening trade, and if you think that this COVID is a joke and we're looking for a bullish market, trust me, this is gonna moon. So it's in a situation of breakout or breakdown. This is a good area here, $37. So it just creeped back into this trend line we had drawn a while back, or I had drawn a while back. This 37 was a pretty good support. This was one of the first time it broke it. So usually when it break it, it's pretty bearish, right? So you saw that down move here coming down. It had the potential to come as low as 25 even if the market continued to be bearish. But obviously the market is recovering a little bit. We could see some recovery to point of control over here at $40. Pretty sure that's probably what Guru's doing too. I didn't see the alert, so I'm not sure what play he's in. If you guys had the alert number, let me know. What strike did he take? He probably took the $40 strike, I would assume. Probably somewhere around there. So point of control is around $40.70. If it becomes bullish, it can continue to move there. You can see the reversal here when going from red candle to green candle and starting to move up. Sometimes it could rip up like this and market continues to be bullish. It's gonna rip up like this, right? But if market doesn't continue to remain bullish, it might not rip up like this. It might rip up like this, and just chop. So these are some, reasonable levels to look out for. Hopefully that plays out, man. I think that's pretty much it for today. It's 5 o'clock. I'm gonna end it here. Be back here. We'll be back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. to go over some other earnings. We got some interesting stuff for tomorrow. That we like GameStop. I have Lovesack. I wish I played that today. Kind of slept on that. That's gonna be a big mover. And then we got some lotto plays setting up for Sportsman Warehouse. So I'm very, very excited about that too, man. I hope that goes in our favor. Actually, let me talk to you guys about that. Why we got into that Sportsman Warehouse play. So I was doing my DD today, and I was just looking at a bunch of fundamental stuff, and I was looking at Sportsman Warehouse, right? So this company was supposed to be acquired by the Great American Outdoors, which is another company, AOBC or something like that. It's a gun company, and they were supposed to be acquired by them for $18, and but for some reason the FTC, Federal Trade Commission, decided to block them. They decided to block the merger, and the merger ended up, not following through. So the company was at some point, was looking at has spiked up to $18 because American Outdoor was about to buy them out for $18, and then the FTC blocked them, and now American Outdoors has to pay them $50 million since the merger did not go through. So they're gonna receive a payment at some point or another, or next quarter, from American Outdoors for that merger not going through. And then if they have a good earnings next quarter, so this is a straight lotto right now. We're not sure what the direction of it would be, but if they do have a great earnings quarter, oof, this company is gonna go to $20 easily. Because so let's see what they said here. Sportsman's Warehouse Bulls will hope to hear the company to announce they not only beat the estimate, but also provide positive guidance of forecast growth for the next quarter. Because this company had good growth, but last quarter was a little bit slacking for them. It was a little bit tough. So we're gonna see if they can continue that move. For some people that don't know, this company is kind of like Dick's Sporting Goods, like Bass Pro, kind of like that. So very interesting company, and the enterprise value for this company is around 878 million. Right now, the market cap is only at 568. I did the math before on the calculator. I took the enterprise value divided by the amount of shares available, which is the float, and it was equivalent to $20, and the company is trading at $12. So what that means is that it is extremely fundamentally undervalued. But that enterprise fundamental value could change real quick tomorrow once they have their earnings. It could go from it could disappear real quick if they have a lot of losses, So if they have good earnings, things go to our favor. Yo, we're going to the moon. That's it. If it doesn't, dang, we in trouble. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I just want to cover a little for the people that are in our earnings challenge thread in Xtrades. If you guys, for some of you guys, if you guys aren't in the thread, check it out. It's in the account challenge. You gotta look for it on top. But that's it for today. I gotta run. Take care and have a good day, guys.